Forms here. I think what happened was I used to stream on YouTube twice, portrait and horizontal. But then I stopped because it wasn't super. I don't know. I think there's still things that I need to figure out with it. I don't know, because like I don't get like thumbnails or even the titles are wrong majority of the time. So I'll have to figure out something with YouTube because YouTube doesn't seem to be working great. Um, Obviously Twitch main platform, and then TikTok. Obviously I stream too. So those are the four total if you count YouTube twice, right? Um, oh, well it did it. I started streaming to four platforms and it started breaking again. So I guess not. I guess not. I guess we'll do just portrait, I guess. But yeah, still broke, unfortunately, it looks like. But I think we're solid, I guess. So, wait. Or they have the wrong chats. Hold on, let me get this figured out here real quick. Um, can someone go to my YouTube live and try typing? Because I feel like it's not right. Any tips? I just got to Town Hall 12. Ooh, Town Hall 12 is probably the worst Town Hall in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. Town Hall 12 kind of sucks. I would recommend if you're ever going to feel bored, like if you ever feel bored or burnt out, I'd recommend going to Town Hall 13 because personally, I find it a little bit better. Okay. Okay, YouTube is working. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right, cool. Chat, can you guys hear these sounds or not? Actually, question chat. Do you guys want to listen to music or do you guys want would you rather hear like Clash of Clans stuff? Every wall should take builder 1 day to upgrade. I don't think so. Because that'd be the equivalent of what? 325 days? Now, obviously, that could be split between 6 builders. But I don't. Don't get me wrong. I think walls should be a challenge. I am all for that. But I don't know if that's the right way to do it. It's like a lightning bolt. We want music? All right, cool, cool. Okay. I tried to set up media share as well, but it didn't seem to work. How do you learn how to make bases? I personally I've been told I make bases really weird actually. After this we'll talk about the whole apartment update here because I know some people are wanting to know about the update and it is kind of a juicy one. But um how I build bases is very different to how other people build bases. I typically, and like you can watch my process a little bit in my most recent YouTube video, I'll start with buildings in some sort of way and get a feel of how I want things lined up with other things. And I go off of lineups here, right? I don't place my. I think a lot of people place walls initially, and obviously I'm kind of just placing things right now. I'm not like really building a base, but like I go off of
Wukong Monkey
lineups,
King 1 just redeemed daily check-in.
and apparently that's a very weird thing for for most people. I don't know. That's how I've always built bases. Now, obviously, I have not. I have not built bases that much recently, so I've been out of tune. But that's how I typically do it. Like if I'm trying to cover the town hall, I'd like my fire spitters in a certain way, stuff like that. Oh, I copy a ton of bases, but I used to base build all the time. I normally design bases by thinking of a single idea to center the base around. So do you think like rage invis, and then you like build off of that? What's up, Spiz? Actually, speaking of base building, yo, Spiz. Spiz has his own like whole base building thing, right? Spiz, do you make those? And I know you kind of like trap them yourself.
Raker
I don't know if this is some sort of like KFC 11 herbs and spices type of level secrets or stuff, but do you make your own bases, or I've heard low key that what some people do, I think Meiosis does this, is where he takes popular base designs and he like tweaks a few defenses to make it unique in his own way, and it's worked very solid for him. I haven't tried that. I've been running the same base for the last like 2 months. I'm gonna be honest with you. But what's my favorite scenery? Low key, I think it's the Year of the Snake. Also, to talk about the apartment here, chat. So last night, in case you guys don't know the lore. Last night, I was sitting in my apartment. I was gaming, doing some stuff, and I felt a shake and a loud noise. I was like, what the heck? I look outside my patio window, and there's a U-Haul that is definitely a lot taller than where the patio rests at. I was like, what the heck? So I'm like looking around. Bro, I'm like, dude, I swear if they like scraped or hit or something. I didn't see anything, but I wasn't completely sure. Lo and behold, chat, I got super lucky. Super lucky. They did end up not only hitting a patio, but they took it clean off. Like there's the building side, and then the patio would like jet out. They took the whole thing off. And it's like it's almost impressive how clean of a cut it was. It was the one right past me. It was literally the next one in line that it took down. Wukong could have gotten a free patio. Dude, well, here's the thing, right? The property managers... Logan W check-in. The property managers were up the booty last night. Today, they were up the booty as well. Initially, they were going to show up just to, like, test fire alarms and such. But it's been a whole process now. Because even though it wasn't my patio, I was still, like, next to it. And I still had a ton of support. I don't know what they're called. Because they're not, like, technically the staff or whatever. Dude, you guys can see the picture in the Discord. The patio is like, what's up, Cole? I appreciate it. Aki, we were just talking about you. Wukong Monkey King was saying you made a video on him. Also, Aki, brother, when you join a Discord call, I don't know if this is like just a me thing, but dude, I never check that chat thing. I didn't realize until like an hour after you left, bro. Do you know when Hammer Jam is? I do. All I can say is it's soon. I'm actually curious. Interesting. It is soon. Hammer Jam is soon. To the point where like I would definitely prep up for it. I've heard that they Clash even put out like a teaser video or something. I'm not entirely sure on that. I haven't looked. I haven't seen anything, but apparently they have. I already have 30 builder potions. All right, buddy. Do they have packs out here? I mean, I mean, audio back? No audio? What are you talking about, bro? I only have 6. 6 plus I don't think this there's no shot it would be in 3 days, right? I feel like that's a little too soon. But yeah, it'd be interesting. I think I'll max the game before Town Hall 19. Yeah, what are you at right now, Kareem? That's when you're thinking resourceful? Any reason why you think that? By the way, chat, I think I'm going to switch up this army. I know I was practicing Root Riders, but I don't know if I dive into Root Riders with trying out on my PC. Bro's heartbeat spiked up when I joined. That's Pookie right there. Oh yeah, wow. I mean, how could it not, you know? After Worlds, big time to draw in people. Is the second after Worlds? I gotta figure out what Worlds is all about in the sense of like when it is all happening, because I need to make sure I can stream that for you guys. Do like a watch party thing. When you send in the voucher, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot with the whole thing. Uh, my days, my last I think 2 days have been the worst days. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll get you your voucher, Rev. I do apologize that it's taken this long, but I got you. About to go crazy on my alts during Hammer Jam. Dude, I am too. I'm actually low-key thinking about like streaming all day. Like all day. Alrighty, chat. Does anyone have Itsu's army that he was running? I know there's like rocket loons in it and such. Does anyone have that by chance? Clash of Clans is getting my money this Hammer Jam. Dude, I'm hoping to go crazy. Bro, I couldn't get purple apps notifications to work. I don't know how to make them show up on stream. Wait, what do you mean? You talk about like when someone follows? I'd look at stream elements. You Streamlabs? That's probably why. All good. I'm going to use it till next Town Hall comes out anyways. Wait, you have that many gold passes stocked up? That's crazy. I started my new account this year. I started playing it after the year of the snake, and now I'm at Town Hall 14. Rushed? No shot. It's unrushed, right? Because, like, low-key, all I'm going to say is, if you buy the book started February, because that's when the year of the snake came out, and you're at Town Hall 14 now, either you spent a ton of money. I just spit a little bit. That was disgusting. Either you spent a little bit of money or a good chunk of money, or there should be no reason why people are complaining so badly about, like, oh, I can't catch up. I posted a little bit of a video on it earlier today. Chat, I'm going to search up Itsu's video because it sounds like no one has Itsu's unless someone posted it by chance. Nope. So it's 12 dragons, 9 rocket loons. What is the missing part? It's 12 invis and an earthquake. Oof. Wait, we're still missing one. A poison, maybe? Check Discord. Oh, what a Chad. Wait, there's a super wall breaker in this bad boy as well? Jesus. Dude, when I saw him pull up the Minion Prince and he pulled out the Dark Crown and the Meteor, I was like, dude, I knew I was onto something. Dude, I knew I was onto something. I was killing it. You guys don't know the pride that I had when that happened. $11 invis. Oh, I probably could have left it the way that it was. Chat, I probably should have watched the video a little bit longer, to be honest with you guys. Now kind of looking at this. Am I supposed to run Siege Barracks? Or am I supposed to run something else?
39 just redeemed daily check-in.
Why are you on PC? I want to try it out because there are some benefits of me playing on PC that I'm hoping I can take advantage of for streaming purposes. Plus, there is a good potential that because I'm playing on PC, I could probably do some really fun stuff for stream that like no other stream really can do. So, oh, no queen. No queen in this army? No shot. I'm loving it already. I am loving this already. Oh my god, no queen? Oh my god. No queen in this army? Are you kidding me? Do you still have a delay between your face cam and gameplay, or is that on your iPad only? It should only be on my iPad. That is one of the benefits. So, like, hold on. I'm going to open up the chat in 3, 2, 1, bang. How on top was that, chat? Was that pretty quick?
Negshvanasi just redeemed daily check-in.
No delay. That is one of the benefits, too. So, no delay. Base codes should be pretty freaking instant. I just have to copy and paste. And I think there's some other benefits. I do think like Queen Arrow, obviously, it's kind of funny that I'm running now a army that doesn't have Queen Arrow now, but what iPad do you have? There's no way you have a delay. I have a 10th gen, but I use a capture card. I don't stream directly from my iPad. Duo One? I don't even know what that is. Chat, I'm going to test this out real quick here. We're gonna test this out, chat. I hate the fox. That is gonna be something that I am gonna absolutely despise here. Oh, my fox died. Shocker, I know. So I don't recall her, right? This is what it is, you know? I probably should have used one of these. I have so many invises. I need to use some for redirections, I think. Oh, and I have these for... Okay. So PC is going to be a little weird for this. I won't lie. PC is going to be a little weird for this. Dude, it's going to be so weird. Also, I don't have any... Interesting. I don't have any, whatchamacallits. Headhunters. Yeah, I was supposed to use loons. I forgot about the loons to funnel. So there will definitely be some learning curves here. They're still gonna hit, aren't they? Am I losing this? I feel like I'm losing this. Dude, when I have so many options, bro, the options I feel like get so lost in the attack. Like, I could have opened up the wall breaker with my king. The rocket loons. Dude, when there's so many options, bro, I swear they get lost. Okay, you know what, Tom? Don't be using new emotes to egg me on, bro, alright? What's up, Uptown? To be honest with you, Aki, I appreciate that, but the delay isn't necessarily... It's a piece of the puzzle on why I want to switch to PC, but it's not the entire thing. Alrighty, chat. Alrighty. You know what? I'm starting to think that these emotes might not have been a great thing. I want to find some more, just for general purposes. There's a lot of emote slots for, where'd Boruto go? Oh, Zeke down too? Gotcha. There are a lot of emotes I want to make for tier 2s and tier 3s because I feel like, especially tier 2s, just don't have much. Damn, I can't upgrade anything yet. Not yet, chat. Dude, it feels weird playing on PC, but like low-key, I feel like if I got it down, I feel like I'm kind of cooking. Like I feel like I would be able to play pretty crazily. You should only be able to upgrade walls when you have the gold pass. Brother, what? I will say, dude, attacking on PC is kind of a pain. I'm going to do one more practice, and I think we get into just the Legends hits. I don't really care too much if I win or lose. Dude, I'm lining up an arrow. Dude, old habits die hard, chat. I think I might still approach from this side. The only problem is, I didn't... I didn't watch Itsu's video fully, so I'm not entirely sure.
Landon's just redeemed daily check-in.
W. Landon's? I'm not entirely sure everything I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Like, I think I got a double cycle now because I'm approaching the town hall side. And, yeah, I was gonna say the town hall hits immediately. Dude, playing on PC feels weird, bro. Like, it feels like it's gonna be solid, but it feels weird. Like, tapping is just something different, bro. I just noticed I still forgot to, put in what I needed to.
Watch out, Creepert just redeemed daily check-in.
Oh, we got a base review for TikTok? Alright, alright, alright. Chat, what do we think? Dude, I feel like my RC value wasn't too bad, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like in Legends, if this attack was happening in Legends, I think I lose straight up. What was the main reason you switched to PC? I think delay and base review aspects, but there's a few others. I know in the last like few streams I talked about how like I think it was one stream in particular, I pressed a button. I pressed to place my queen in a specific spot, and straight up, she did not get placed there. Like, I pressed a tile, and she was like 3 tiles over. Not even close. And I don't know if that was my tablet. I don't know if it's the game. I'm not entirely sure. But at least with this, either it should be very accurate if I ever use the queen again, or you can see where I tap or click or whatever, and you guys can see firsthand what I experience in the sense of my queen didn't place where I told her to be placed. So, I don't know. There's a few different things. Also, I can now hear the game audio, which in the past 4 or 5 years I've been playing Clash on streaming purposes. I've not actually heard the game, so... I don't know. Again, it's like a puzzle piece of different things that I've been working towards, but now you have zero excuse. Exactly. But I'm genuinely being serious with that, where I think that, and I can show it. Like I'm not just saying excuses to say excuses, you know. All right, TikTok. Base review time. If you guys want a base review on TikTok, all you guys have to do is type !R, stands for review. !R, put a space, and then put your code. Today I did 290 plus and 6 3-stars in Legends. 290 plus, Jesus. What are you running? Root Riders? I'm going to guess Root Riders. We can see where you click. Exactly. And that's kind of where part of me is really hoping for, you know? That's the game plan. No, you got to type exclamation point R. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to make this easier for some people, bro. Just like how Aki or TikTok AM did. Today I sat on the ground outside in the freezing rain for a few hours. Did you get some bad news or something, or was there a specific reason you did that? Any reason? So trying to set a world record. All right, chat. You guys got 38 seconds. 1 star in Clan War. You just did? That's tough. Do we have a Clan War? Oh yeah, we have a Clan War starting in an hour here. How does this clan look? 0 war win streak. That's good odds for us. What are we on? I think we're on a 34. No red in the ledger. No red. Chat, why are you all typing with... I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyways, I'm gonna pick a winner here randomly. I have a program that does it, and Ben was the winner.
Tactical coffee offers L just redeemed daily.
Damn, I don't think I can copy that. Hold on. Does this work? Kinda. Okay, hold up. Does this work like this? Ooh! Wait, that's kind of nice.
N0T_Brody just redeemed daily check-in.
Okay. And he's got a progress base. Good upgrades. Progress base is kind of tough. I'm assuming that your hidden Teslas are here. Again, upgrades phenomenal. But I do typically review base designs as well and placements and such. So here's what I'm going to say. For a progress base, I'll give this like a 8.5. I think this is pretty solid. I like this. How the things are sectioned off. I understand it. I get it. Makes sense. Solid. Upgrades, 10 out of 10. So just on progress base wise, I think you're averaging like was that 9.2? 9.25. But for a defensive layout, this thing sucks. I feel like I could probably triple this with Barch. So for that reason, 1 out of 10 for a defending thing here. Actually, do people still run progress bases? Because now your base that you have set specifically here, even if you're in Legends or whatever, it gets attacked. So you're going to get attacked with this base if you leave it on. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm someone that always forgets to switch my base design. I feel like, I don't know if I get off just spur of the moment or something like that, but I'm never switching to a different base design. No excuse to having a progress base anymore. Low key, dude, that's actually kind of facts. I think with the introduction of the builder thing on top, I don't think builder bases like this, or progress bases like this are really needed. I will say, I was actually thinking of creating a progress base specifically to show off what I specifically prioritize for rushing purposes, but I think what majority people use for progress bases, I feel like is unneeded. It's not really needed, but some people I think visually like to see the progress like that, and if that's the case, I mean, fair enough. You know, you do you. But like with this thing now, you can just click this, see what you need. Bro, I don't think progress bases are really needed, but I still run my show base with the new shield system. It's not an issue. There's no shot. Wait. Oh, there's a little intro with it. I didn't even know there's a little intro here. Dude, there's no shot you're buying these though, right? So what? 250 gems each week? So for a month, you need 1,000 gems. Can you farm 1,000 gems normally in a month? Actually, I know the answer to that. The answer is yes, you could. Also, chat, we're going to do some Legends hits. First Legends hits on PC, I guarantee they're not going to be great. I guarantee they're not going to be great. I'll put on predictions in case we get lucky here. But I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I'm not... How about this? How about this? How about this? I won't put a singular limit on the predictions just because I feel like a 3-star is going to be such a long shot that I think if it hits a triple, I think that's going to be impressive. All right. So there'll be no limit on these predictions here. Put as much or as little points as you want to. They can have my loot. I need aura from my name base. Dude, I kind of... I get you guys. I get you guys. But, like... I don't know, Chad. Is it worth? Is it worth, Chad? Do I think the gold pass is worth it? 1,000,000,000%. If you're gonna...
Staglord58 just redeemed daily check-in.
If you're gonna buy anything in this game, the gold pass is the thing to spend money on. I don't even think that some of these packs even... this one's actually not bad. This one's not bad. But, like, dude, the value you get from these things is just insane. Especially if you get it early on with, like, different boosts and whatnot. Like, okay, right? Think about it like this. Hammer Jam is coming up here. If you have the gold pass versus not having the gold pass, dude, I think you're gonna have even a crazier shift in experience for Hammer Jam. Like, dude, the people that are running gold passes and during Hammer Jam, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. How are you finding the new Legend League difficulty? Are you asking, like, how I feel about it? I like it. I would actually say that I actually prefer this Legend League difficulty a lot more. The only problem with it is ice golems are so ungodly broken on defense, and they have been, but the difficulty makes it even more of a problem. To the point is, how about this, chat? Do we put a gold pass that there's going to be No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I would bet anything that there's going to be an ice golem. At least one in the CC that we attack here. Dude, don't tell me that this is the one guy that's running Super Dragons. I swear to God, bro. Can I join your clan unfollow? Okay. I still lost my fox. That's crazy. What? I mean, that's not too bad. I wasn't expecting her to go that way here. It's crazy out here. Chat, look at the CC. So shocking. So weird. I wasn't expecting that. That's so crazy, chat. The CC. Oh my. Who could have seen it? Dang, this king is doing so much work for doing nothing. Opinions on Clash Royale? Dude, what a comeback. You know? You know, for my first ever Legends attack with this army, I feel like we're not going to do too bad. We're not going to triple, unfortunately. I think I used the spiky ball in a really bad spot, if I'm completely honest, and that's on me. But I don't think we did too bad. I don't think this was too bad. Oh, dude, Jinxie, I think, revived Clash Royale from the actual graveyard, bro. But that's kind of low-key. I feel like that's... Bro, Buddy is actually the expert at reviving games. Agree or disagree, chat? I struggle keeping my Fox alive with this strategy. Dude, I've always said I've hated the Fox. I feel like the Fox dies so freaking fast. It just, I don't know. I have been always pretty vocal about not liking the Fox on the RC. Like, if you can get it to work, don't get me wrong, the value is crazy. But like, even if I'm single cycling, which is not the reason you would run the Fox, but even if I am single cycling, the amount of traps the Fox runs into inevitably, just like, I don't know. Or sorry, double cycling. So, no, I totally feel that. All right, I'm off to bed. Have a nice night. Yeah, brother, I appreciate the roses, my dude. Appreciate the support. I hope you have a great night, my dude. Clash Royale is so pay to win. Dude, I've played for like an hour in the last month. And before that, I think it was like a whole year before I played Clash Royale. I've heard that it's super pay to win. I feel like I've seen things that make it seem like it's pay to win. And like, I would kind of agree with that. I don't know. People complain about how pay to win every game is and all that kind of stuff, but I hate to say it, Clash Royale is more popular than it ever has been. And it's one thing to be outraged about it, but it's another thing to like you guys still do it, you know? All I'm saying is, if you guys are going to pay to win on Clash Royale, just make sure you guys use code HIPPOSLC, you know? The shop on Clash Royale is insane. I feel like I saw it a little bit when I was playing again, but there was a lot of options, right? Clash of Clans is more pay to win than Clash Royale, by the way. I would so flat out disagree with that it's... I think you're just wrong. I'm going to be honest with you. Let me ask you this. What in Clash of Clans is pay to win? Because this is the analogy I run here, right? I feel like if you're a Tunnel 17, whether you spend 100,000 maxing out, or you're a Tunnel 17 that played legitly, the one that played legitly probably has such an advantage over the person that spent $100,000 that it's night and day. You can't buy skill in any kind of capacity here. I would even argue that a free to play Town Hall 15 could probably do better than a paid to win $100,000 paid Town Hall 17 account. Like I would say that I have seen so many Town Hall 17s that are fully maxed out be so bad that like I can't wrap my head around how this game is pay to win. And you could point to like I know a lot of people point to like the helpers or equipment, but here's the thing: equipment is definitely 100% not needed in this game. There are definitely strategies that you can still triple with and be super successful, and not need a ton of epic. You know, maybe you need one or two, but you can definitely 100% get that throughout the 3 years it takes you probably to max out free to play. You can buy your way from Town Hall 1 to max Town Hall 17. You can't buy trophies and rank in Clash Royale. I think you're comparing two different aspects. Because even if you, let's say through your example here, right? Pay our way through Town Hall 1 through Town Hall 17. You would still be in the lowest ranked. A better argument for you would be, I don't know what the tower levels are, but whatever your king tower is. And I'm pretty sure you can buy that in Clash Royale. Just by upgrading stuff. And if I'm not even mistaken, I think it's significantly harder to do that. Best Town Hall 13 attack? Ooh. I think you could probably make a Town Hall 13 version of this. My personal opinion is... Actually, I'd probably say this, actually. I don't know. I personally have never seen the pay to win, quote unquote, that people say that is so blatant in Clash of Clans. And I don't know. No one's been able to, and maybe this is just I'm not super open minded. I like to think I am, but I don't know. I personally don't see it. And like for that example where Buddy's talking about Town Hall 1 to max Town Hall 17, but you can't buy trophy / rank in Clash Royale. I think that's a very, very disingenuous example. I don't even think it's an example. I think that's just comparing two different things. It's like saying you can buy a max deck in Clash Royale, but you can't buy high legends in Clash of Clans. Exactly. Those aren't the right things to be comparing to. Best card in Clash Royale is the credit card. Okay, that was pretty good. Here's the thing, right? I feel like in Clash Royale, though, like in Clash of Clans, if you're a Tunnel 17, whether you max out or not, you automatically get put into a league that all Tunnel 17s are in, right? And some people could see that as like pay to win or not. But I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong here, right? But I think in Clash Royale, if you say you purchased everything, right, and you spent all the money, you're still going against the king level 1s, the king level 2s, and you have to like battle those low level people in order to increase your rank, correct? Which again, maybe people think that quote unquote buying your way to Titan 25 right off rip. I could see where that seems pay to win. I think it's better than attacking all the low levels and having, I don't know, some weird interactions there. But I don't know. Do you guys think that's pay to win? Mr. Beast maxed an account and said he won like 220 out of 230 games to start the game in Clash Royale. Dude, I would imagine so. Do you also play Clash Royale? I don't play Clash Royale much anymore. I got to a point in Clash Royale when it first came out that I was playing very, very consistently. And technically, I think I was like top 300. I didn't break the top 200, but I was like right there. There's a kind of a asterisk next to that one though. I mean, I think in both games though.
Miss Nikki, I just redeemed daily check-in.
Daily check-in. I think in both games, you can definitely pay your way to a upper rank, I guess. It's like Tunnel 17 or like high-end cards. But I feel like one gives you a massive advantage over the other players, which I would say is more pay to win, and one almost gives you a less advantage over other players. Like, I don't know. I feel like if someone spent a ton of money and maxed out right away everything, I think they're kind of in a rough spot because they didn't learn anything. I think they're going to get absolutely steamrolled. But I guess you could argue the same point for Clash Royale. I just think that like the fact you're not going against lower town halls is a typically better thing. All right, well, here we go, chat. Let me focus up. Okay, so I think I want to clear one of these rage compartments, I think. The only thing is I can't... I think I clear one of the rage compartments. Ooh, I don't know. I think I do. I think I clear one of the rage compartments, but I'm trying to think of what else to do after. Is she still going to go for that air defense? Dude, that's crazy. And the fox is already dead. Wow, I am... Okay. You know... 100%, I think that was fantastic that she went for that. I am shocked, though, because... Okay, well... I was going to say, the fact she went for that kind of shocks me. I definitely think I could definitely probably 1-star here. Like, hardcore, actually. Like, I feel like that's probably definitely going to happen. Dude, my RC... I'm shocked that the RC didn't go for the archers. The amount of times that she has absolutely, like, gone so insanely into one specific thing like that is shocking that she didn't there. Like, I to the point where, like... I wish I understood her pathing, because I'm shocked that she didn't. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, there's been so many times where the RC would 100% go for that CC, to the point where it's expecting it. Damn, that's a really tough 1-star. That was a really tough 1-star. Everything but basically the town hall. Hold on, I want to see how close she was. Also, again, I don't know. She's always tripping, dude, I swear. Trying to clear out this section for my RC and the fact she still went that way, and then the moment where I didn't want her to go that way, or like I wanted her to go that way, she goes the opposite direction, just baffles me. Like, I place her on this side. I'm literally trying to clear out the pathing here. She doesn't need to be moving this way here. I don't know. Whatever, that makes sense, I guess, whatever. But how does she not target that? I don't know. That's crazy. I love the RC for the most part, but dude, I hate the hero AI in this game. I will say, dude, the hero AI in this game has always just, I don't know. The warden's always attacking the wrong thing, chasing the wrong thing. The queen, I mean, we all know. RC, I feel like the charge, bro, I feel like it's half unpredictable. I don't know, dude. Bro, I swear. King reliably finds the outside of the base when you want him on the inside. What's up, Cell?
X3_Selegna just redeemed daily check-in.
Cell, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
X3_Selegna just redeemed prize dice roll.
All right, 1 second. I don't have the dice roll on here. Let me pull it out. Whoa! The 13's already on there. Hold on. That doesn't count, does it? Wait. You know what? I'm gonna give her a fair shot. I'm gonna give her a fair shot here. I'm gonna switch my accounts. I'm gonna go back. Or do I have it on this account? See, now that kind of that almost concerns me. That almost that's weird.
Royalty just redeemed daily check-in.
Does it remember? Does it remember? Yo, dude, I'm. Yeah. You know. See, now I feel bad. Like, there's no shot it hits 13 again, right? That was close. That was really close. That was very, very close. I feel like it was doomed, though, low-key. I feel bad.
Free Fire Isaiah just redeemed daily
Jesus,
check-in.
bro. Am I gonna double 1-star? Because if so, I mean, like, you know, if it's gonna be like that, then like, you know, like I'll just switch back to my Yetis, bro. Like, if it's gonna be like this, I'm just gonna switch back to my Yetis, bro. Cause what the fuck is that, bro? Yet again, we're clearing out everything other than the town hall. Okay. I'm gonna give this one more shot. As of right now, very not impressed with this attack. Very, very not impressed with this attack. Bruh.
Snake Bliss Ken Clash just redeemed daily check-in.
Of course the fox would die right then too. Yep. Cool. That yep, because of course it would. Yep. That's fun. You know, that's funny actually. Almost couldn't plan that, you know.
Max suggest
What are we doing, bro? Where are we going, bro? I think this army is a no-go. I'm gonna say it right here. I think this army is absolute straight fucking shit. You know, I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough here. This is something to watch. I don't know if I'm just getting fucking sauced by how unlucky this is or what it is, but watching my fox be nuzzled between all of my invises and still die at the perfect moment that my RC would be going invisible, but just, you know, right before, is not something that I really care for to see. I don't know if I'm attacking. I shouldn't be attacking through the CC. I'm not really sure. But double cycling still hitting here. As the invis is going away, my fox dies. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's great. That's huge. That's awesome. That's a fun time. No, I don't think I will be running this attack anymore, actually. Alrighty, chat. So this was a bust. Not feeling this one. Best minion prince build? Depends on what you want him to do, to be honest with you. Supposedly, for damage, this is the best build. Buddy ramps up throughout his attack, but then also he just does a ton of damage off of the meteor. The Dark Orb is really, really solid if it can line up and Buddy looks properly. But that's only if he's looking towards the middle. Max redeemed a dice roll as well. All right, hold up. He's looking for number 10 here. Okay, hold on. Number 10. Boom! Dude, Max gets a gold pass. Yo, insane? Insane? W Max? Max, do I have you on Discord? Dude, dude, it's been a hot second since someone's won off that, to be honest with you. Dude, you are so lucky I switched to that account, bro. You are so lucky I switched to that account to donate, bro. That's crazy. Dude, W, though. If you're not in the Discord, though, definitely join up the Discord, and I can get you that pass as well. I'll have to send Rev and you your guys' gold passes. Well, this is a tough one here. Warden, where are we going? There's a huge party over here. Oh, we're going this way? Okay, cool. Oh, and he's dead. Cool. That's cool. That's fun. Gotcha, Max. I remember that. Chat, am I going to get another 1-star here? Because I'm going to love that if so. It's going to be a fun, nice little time. Yep. Fun. No, this has been a fun stream actually. I don't think I'm setting a new record honestly. Someone call Guinness here real quick. Someone call Guinness. I think I'm going for the record of most 1-stars in the new Legend League system. That's probably the worst base I could have had after switching. That's cool. That's fun. See, that is funny. That is funny, chat. See, it's funny because I got the same fucking base, bro. Some Clash Royale type movement here.
N0T underscore.
It's rotated 90 degrees. Yeah, true. This compartment's a little bit larger as well. Ugh. Dude, I just hope you guys see. I just hope you guys see what I am dealing with. And you guys can, like, am I actually delusional that this shit is, like, the absolute craziest shit ever? Or is like, I don't know. What are the odds? What are the odds I get some just insanely easy bases for my clones? I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Obviously, this is not working. And the moment I switch, I get back-to-back dog shit fucking stuff. Like, that's crazy. What are the odds, chat? That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. At least I didn't 1-star because I straight up only got the value on the Town Hall because I'm sick of 1-stars here. Dude, I swear to God, if I get this base one more time, I'm walking away. If I get that base one more time, I'm walking away. I'm walking away. We're fine, chat. That's not going to pop off, is it? It's not going to, is it? Oh my God, it did. Abdullah, why are you sad? Are you sad that you didn't see the same base 3 times in a row? Because that would have been a great clip farm for content. Amazon shut down our only MMO game? What'd you talk about? Chat, if people wonder why I'm not playing Legends are taking it seriously, it's because it's actually straight like the craziest Twilight Zone stuff. I'll probably stay in Legends on my main account, but I think on my secondary account, I'm just gonna do whatever. They fired 30,000 people today? Jesus. For what reason, though? Ever do Fireball Rage Warden? Getting shifted by the comp all the time looks broken. I have tried it a little bit. I forgot what Fireball strategy I was running. I enjoy the Fireball aspect of it. I forget what it was. Any reason you're not running the Dark Orb? Fireball thrower? Dude, I've tried throwers so many damn times, bro. I'll try it again though. You know, I'm down. If someone's got a good thrower army, let me know because dude, I had a base set up so good, but apparently it wasn't good enough. And I don't really know. I'm going my throwers are funneled straight into the center. They make it into the center and they shat in the center. My healers are on the pack of throwers. Everything's good. 4 go in this direction. 3 go in this direction. They split off. Spoilers, the one that didn't have the healers died fucking instantly. And now I'm down to, I think it was like 3 throwers. And I don't know. Wait, I'm confused though. Wait, Amazon shutting down our only MMO game? But how does that affect... What do you mean by animation or automation?
Subscribed for 13 months. W.
It was kind of because of PC, because of Root Riders, but I don't know. Dude, yeah. Maybe it literally is only Root Riders. I'm curious about throwers, but I need an army for throwers if that's the case. Because I tried the one that Itsu put on. I think it was like a during fireball attack thrower army. And again, I thought I funneled perfectly. I wonder if I could find the clip still. I'm sure it's somewhere here in one of my most recent VODs. I was running it. I had like I thought it was a perfect funnel. It went literally funneled straight into the center of the base. And then... So, I don't know. I wonder if I could find it. Should I look? Should I try to find it, chat? Chat, should I just buckle down on Root Riders, you guys think? Is that the game plan? Even though I'm trying to try PC or whatever, just buckle down, straight do Root Riders only? What do you guys think? How far ago would this have been? Subathon. Was it before the subathon or after the subathon? I feel like it was after the subathon, right? Totally think it was after the subathon. Logan drag army kind of good, but kind of hard to multitask on invis bases. Well, I don't know what that is. What is the Logan dragon army? I just switched over to Super Yetis, and it's either completely crush or squishy in Legends or something else. What's up, Penguini? Can we get a shout out for Penguini? I'm trying to find a dude, finding a singular attack that's like this far behind, dude. How am I doing, dude? Hold on. 175. That's how I'm doing. That's how I'm doing, Penguini. Again, I guess someone's told me multiple occasions that I'm too hard on myself. And, like, I do understand that I was trying a new army on a whole different medium of playing on, like, PC, and that I probably shouldn't expect to triple, but, like, one of them, dude. 97% of the, you couldn't have given me that, bro. You know, like. Yeah, I'm trying to find a Root Rider army. I did a Root Rider attack, or not a Root Rider, sorry. I did a Thrower attack. And I'm trying to figure out what army I want to run. And I felt like Thrower seemed pretty solid, but dude, I don't know, bro. This one singular attack kills it for me. I'll send replays of the Logan thing. All right, sure. Dude, I will say, though, playing on PC, even though, like, playing feels weird, even though playing feels a little bit weird, and obviously I'd have to get used to it, I do like a lot of it. Ooh. Oh, wait, chat, I might have found it. I may have found it. I don't think I found it just yet. Is it here? Ah, yep. Chat, I found it. I found it. Hold on. We're going to watch this first. We're going to watch this first here. Because this singular attack is the reason I am not running throwers. Even though, like, I feel like it's pretty solid. And I feel like the reason I was told, either I can't comprehend or, like, I don't know. So I feel like this Fireball, getting out the CC, wasn't the greatest value, but it set up funnel, right? It set up funnel. Obviously, I don't have to deal with the CC. I'm setting up a funnel over here, Queen, Siege Barracks, all that kind of stuff, right? My throwers are in. They're going into the base, right? I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, this funnel, they're going straight in. They have this chunk, whatever. I feel like this is a perfect funnel. right? Yeah, they deal with this, right? But they're encasing themselves even more. You know, they're not going to be distracted by that. I open it up with the king, so now they have access to the town hall. They have access to they have access to everything. They're cooking, bro, right? How could this go wrong? How could this go wrong, chat? That's how it can go wrong. They'll just randomly, perfectly split down the middle, bro. Half team squad A go top north. Team squad B, you're gonna keep the healers. You go south. Squad A is gonna die almost immediately after they separate. Huh? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to defend against or like do that. Like, that was, like, in my opinion, the perfect fucking funnel, bro. I understand it's because of their long range, but, like, what am I supposed to do with that, you know? Are they not supposed to go towards the center? Should I run, like, an overgrowth instead? Chess keeps saying, because Chess is my thrower expert. Buddy single-handedly only uses throwers. Buddy said, and if maybe someone can decipher this and explain this to me, maybe I can make sense. He said my funnel wasn't deep enough. I I don't know what to do with that. Do I need more things? Like I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. There's nothing that I can do to clear out this. They clear out this. There's nothing here. I don't know. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. I think the main issue was the fireball, not gonna lie. Maybe if that's the case, then say the fireball is the issue, but like I don't know. I don't know. Throwers just suck. I feel like they suck until anyone's attacking me with them, and then, bro, I swear they're unstoppable. What are your thoughts on the future of Root Riders? In what kind of capacity? I think Root Riders as a whole seems like they're very strong, and I think they'll stay very strong. Um, as they fundamentally are, I think they're just a really strong strategy that, like, the troop essence, the fact of destroying walls, I think just is such a really good tank support combo that it's just insane. I don't think they're going anywhere really. They're getting obliterated in Tunnel 18. I don't think so. The reason why I don't think Root Riders would get obliterated at Tunnel 18 is just purely because if they were to get obliterated, what fills that gap? Right now, Root Riders allows people to triple at least pretty frequently. Maybe some sort of like Fireball Rocket Loon or something like that, but I would imagine, I have a sneaking suspicion that they want at least a strategy that people can definitely do pretty good with and relatively easy to learn. Root Riders is still people like to dog on them thinking that they're easy or whatever. And I do think that a lot of it is spam in one spot, but there's a lot of multitasking that I think anyone that's saying like they're easy is really overlooking. Unless there's some sort of Root Rider army that I'm just not seeing. When I watch like Spiz or Crispy, there's at least a decent level of multitasking, I feel like. Penguini said what if there's a Super Roots where they could have an E-Titan aura? I don't think they would. The reason why I don't think that they would have an E-Titan aura is because then what's the point of the E-Titan? Like, the E-Titan is very solid for their particular thing, having the aura and all that kind of stuff. If you add a Root Rider that's better in a lot of different aspects, and then add the only thing that makes the Electro Titan special, you just use the Root Rider, the Super Root Rider constantly, you know? There's no reason almost ever to use this Electro Titan then. I don't think that they would do that. I don't think they'd make a super troop that completely voids another super or another troop. Right? Does that make sense? And that's just my thoughts. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm trying Dragon Riders now with a Meteor Staff for fun. A lot harder in Legends, obviously, but amazing in regular wars. I tried it. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm really bad because I do know Tom. Dude, Tom makes it work somehow. Tom makes it work somehow, bro. The 2 replays show how strong the army is, and it's pretty easy. All right, let's see. I feel like this is kind of what I was running. I don't remember the rocket loons being in there. Okay, hold on. So he's going to probably start off with an RC charge switch here, right? I'm going to guess he takes out one of these poison compartments. I'm going to say he takes out this top one because of this Giga Bomb here. That's my guess. That's my guess right there. I'm guessing he comes in from like right up here. Sometime today, I think he comes up here. What? Okay. Okay, okay, I see the vision. I see the vision here. Dude, look at the Spirit Fox just taking all that damage for no reason. Dude, I like the Spirit Fox, not in this capacity, though. In this capacity, I'm a Spirit Fox hater. I think we're going to see the Earthquake and the ability pop here. Probably get the Monolith as well. No? Why not? Buddy was on the town hall. An Earthquake takes out 28% of it, of the health. Almost that alone could probably do that, but I feel like I'm shocked. Earthquake's usually for the log launcher. Is he? I don't think he's using the log launcher though. I would assume he's using the troop flinger. Haste or rocket? Oh, it's a rocket. Even still though, you pop the rocket like 2 seconds before this you recall. You could have easily gotten this town hall. Okay, whatever. Pathing purposes? Oh, he does use... Oh. But, okay, but he uses it anyways. Okay. I will say, though, I mean, this looks pretty beautiful. Buddy made a nice L shape. This is like old school Lalo. Nice L shape here. Buddy just comes in here. He's probably... Yeah. Probably pop the RC probably down here. She's under the rage, so her RC gets affected more. See, this is something I never got. Why overgrowth this so early? If someone can explain that to me, because I generally don't understand, right? None of these are really doing damage. Maybe this multi-inferno was. I feel like by the time... I mean, I don't know. Is it just like that little bit of extra damage could be the fact? To reduce damage? Okay. Okay. So, okay, I think I'm getting this. So he overgrowth here to make this section more digestible and less damage. And he's doing the same thing here. He moved the overgrowth back to make this section, like, this used to be overgrowth, now this is digestible, right? You're not biting off more than you could chew. You know, you're taking it in small doses. You know, I think I get that. I think I get that. Right? Am I understanding that correctly? Okay, that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. Pretty good stuff here. To put it simply, you want to overgrowth the end when you're arriving to it. Okay, to put it simply, you want to overgrowth to end when your attack is arriving to it. If it's too late, you're taking back shots from it. Well, I don't want to be taking back shots from it, so okay, okay, I understand. Okay, so we watched the first one here. So okay, let me break it down here then, right? Are you moving apartments? No. Someone hit the literal next apartment patio and completely like ripped off the patio. And like straight up, I'm shocked that they didn't rip mine off. I'm so lucky that they didn't. Maybe that's why I've been so unlucky, is because like all of my luck was used for them not doing that. I understand like insurance would probably cover that because it's definitely not my fault in any kind of capacity. But like, bruh. So okay, I don't know what corner you would come in from. I want to say almost down here or like here, one of these compartments down here. That's my guess. And I'm assuming you're trying to take out a compartment and a long section. So whether it's this long section and this compartment, or this corner, sorry, corner and long, this corner, this long, I would assume you'd probably want to get a rage tower compartment down, right? But I think you're still trying to chip away and make like an L shape, right? Okay. Is it okay? You might have to explain to me, Sun Wukong, why choosing this side here? Is it because like there's too much stuff happening over here? Is it because of the clan castle? Saved your patio at the cost of your legends hits? Yeah. You know, accumulating all the bad luck to be counteract and not have my patio be ripped off from my apartment. What trophy range is this? This is I think he's 5,000 or 5,400, I think. Chat, by the way, this is a teaching session here, by the way. We're learning together. Okay. Okay. So we're paying devs? So we're paying devs here, right? Is that what I'm getting at? Devin, are you Devin? So, Spirit Fox goes away here. You place your invis. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you delayed it. Okay. Which gave you just the... I think that was like a pure second. I think that was like a second there. Do you have Devin on payroll, though? Like, what is up with that? But... Okay, hold on. What is your reasoning here? Crusher is likely baited to attacking enraged are so okay. You're going into here because this is something you're worried about being baited, which I mean, this alone makes sense, right? Obviously, you said you want to take out a rage tower compartment, which I understand. Which like I think you could have done from like down here or down here. Are you saying like you didn't choose down here or here because you think that there's just a billion traps littered around this side because of all this value? Is that what you're saying? So your main objective was one of the rage tower compartments. This side has just so much value on it that you imagine there's a ton of traps. So for that reason, it's either this side or this side. Do someone know what happened if I upgrade to Tunnel 17 mid in a ranked battle? Do I have a base with no eagle and can't do anything? Something about it with the hole in the week? Unfortunately, I think that probably is the case. Or you still have your Town Hall 16 base and it doesn't even show as a Tunnel 17. Actually, that's probably more the case. You're probably still at Tunnel 16 on defense, but you upgraded Tunnel 17 for offense. Your base does not change for a week, so you're safe. Yeah. I usually try to keep the Fox if I'm not using a haste vial and try to put it with an army with the Warden and healing. Which I think is... Oh, he uses the Rage. But there is healing... There's healers that should be able to crush. Okay, chat, I think what I'm going to do is, I might do this in, like... I might practice this, not with friendly challenges, but with, like, just bases and farming. Obviously, it'll be easier, because it won't be ranked. But, I think it should be fine. Now, what side do you come in from? Because there's two options. You could either come in from this side here, but I don't think you would, purely because, like, this is a lot of damage here, right? I think you'd probably want your Warden ability for either this or this. Actually, I think you'd probably want it more for this. And I feel like if you have to go through here, it's probably a lot worse. So I'm going to predict that he comes in from up here. I think he cleans up a little bit right here. He sends in the Root Riders, and they start working their way around here. I think he overgrowths the Town Hall as well. That's my prediction, if I'm understanding this right. War's up, by the way. Thank you. W? Hashtag non-pre-watcher. Not pre-watcher. Okay, setting up the funnel here. Okay. Was not calling the fact that he is now... He is like a little death squad up here, but I understand that. He overgrowths the Town Hall like I predicted. I'm learning, chat. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Ooh, he uses the king to reinforce the queen. So what is here? We have some Valkyries on the outside. We have the Root Riders, Apprentice Warden, healers, and an Ice Golem in there. Does he... Do you not put the Valkyries in with... Wait, how many Valkyries do you have in this attack? Is it literally only 2? Okay. Ah, okay, so I already see it here. I already see it. Oh, so this overgrowth went away. He's doing that trick that he was talking about earlier where you want your army to approach when the thingy is going away. So this will be out of commission until they kind of take rid of all the other parts. And then that will go back, and then they'll deal with that later. Okay. I'm understanding. I'm figuring it out. Dude, what's up, Wake Up Motivated, bro? I'm figuring it out, chat. We're learning. We're learning. So I think the overgrowth will probably come back after they defeat this wizard tower. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're figuring it out, I feel like, a little bit. Obviously, seeing and understanding is only half the battle here, chat. I have to figure out the rest. Why does Waldo always wear stripes? To avoid being spotted. Alright. Brother, are you expecting a child or something? Are you practicing your dad jokes? What's happening here? Alright, Rev's in here, by the way. Rev's in this. I'm a little bit worried about what I'm seeing from Rev here. Bruh. That's tough. Now, what is he? He has a hero revive. Does he go for the RC? He goes for the RC. I don't know if that was the right play. Aura damage? That's tough. Alright, let's watch this. Crazy King. Okay. How would we attack this base? Okay, here's what I'm thinking here, right? We attack south. We take out anything in this corner here. No matter which way she goes, we're fine. We prefer her to go this way because of this. But we set up this compartment, all of this, right? We set up our attack from here. We go in. King, Queen, Log Launcher through here. And we overgrowth like part of the center as we're approaching in here. So we have it more digestible. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking here. Dude, I need to get some like overlay so I can draw on screen, you know what I'm saying? Can you do that with paint, chat? Can I do that with paint? Maybe not. Damn. Take a screenshot. Okay. This might be, I guess this is the best way to do it here. All right. So, I think step one, if I'm understanding this correctly here, right? Is there a size brush thing? I guess. Perfect. Okay. First step. Take out this compartment with RC. Now again, whatever way she goes is fine. Let's say, hypothetically though, we prefer this. So the RC is hopefully getting roughly this size of compartment here with her value, okay? That's the game plan, right? Main army goes in this direction. We have Queen, King, Log Launcher going in here with like an earthquake or whatever. We overgrowth here as the army's approaching in. bite sizes, right? And the army just kind of goes game. That's what I'm thinking. Probably second overgrowth like down here. That's what I'm thinking. That's my prediction. That's my prediction, chat. Does that make sense, chat? Or am I off the rocker on understanding this attack strategy here? Okay, this could still work. If they go south this way, that could still be the same. I will say though, Sun Wukong, you might have to explain. You see the Giga Bomb here. Why'd you choose this side? Like, isn't this like death to Spirit Fox 101 here? Also, probably double cycle here, yeah? Yep. Yep. Yeah, see. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ooh. I mean, okay. I guess that was kind of ambitious to go this whole corner, because I guess you don't have as many invises as, like... Okay, if you're going in from here, you place your troops here, yeah? Probably Earthquake, probably like right here or some... Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm seeing it so far. This giant dies within the next few seconds. There's no shot the queen is surviving this. Like, once this thing goes down, they might hit a Boothang. Then they turn to the queen and do naughty, naughty things. So we're paying the devs. So we are paying the devs. Okay. All right. Okay. So for like a real person, how do they do that? So we're paying the devs. This is not how Legend League is supposed to be played in the slightest, but if it works, what can I say? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean this isn't how it's supposed to be played? Log launcher is not the play? Are you saying like the troop flinger is supposed to be better? I feel like I see log launcher a ton. Like I'm pretty sure Spiz runs legend or log launcher a good chunk of the time, right? So I was completely wrong on like everything on this attack here. Oh, you're saying okay. If you're running the log launcher, you shouldn't be doing what this guy was just doing. That's what you're saying? He's saying I think what Mo's saying is if you're running the log launcher, you probably wouldn't do it from this far or something. Is that what I'm understanding? Yeah, I was completely wrong on like everything here, but I also think though I don't think that's ever happening to me. I feel like my queen dies like freaking stat. So let's look at this one here. Let's see if we can't figure this out. So another diamond base. Your way with a 3-star too. Appreciate it. Okay, okay. Chat. Okay. So we have rocket loons. See, I want to say I'd come in from like here with like rocket loons here and then like cut out this section, but I don't know if that would do me any good, to be honest with you. If you're running the Legend League army, which he's running a different variant than what I use, but usually you don't want to attack into both spitters or log launcher without a hard funnel. See, that's why I thought it was going to be a little bit different. I didn't actually notice the fire spitters, to be honest with you, but... So, okay, hold on. Let me see if I'm understanding this correctly here. Should I take a screenshot so I can... To paint we go. Okay. We got paint here. So, here's what I'm thinking here, right? This is my thought process from a non-experienced person here. RC goes in here. We have some assassination rocket loons. Take out that bad boy. And then we just kind of carve up as much as we can in this section here with the RC. Something like this, you know, just boop, 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 you know, like takes out this section here. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that gives us. Unless you're supposed to like come in from this corner here. I'm thinking here, right? We do this. We then go in straight through here. Because that'd be against the fire. But, dude, this backhand looks scary. Oh, what, unless? No, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know, chat. Because, like, you could overgrowth, like, here to funnel things into the center. But, again, we're taking back shots at that point, and we're not trying to take back shots, you know? You don't I would imagine you probably don't overgrowth the center. Could you overgrowth the center and then just come back to it and deal with it later? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to see how this plays out, because I think I'm a little lost here. Hip DC call. I mean, like, you don't have to necessarily explain. I think I have it. Well, I don't think I have it, but I mean, we can watch it. Oop, wrong thing. The base you're on about, there was literally one defense on the outside. Me? Okay, I mean, okay. Same thing, just different side. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I don't think they wanted to go to the top, though. Circling back. Taking it back. We're taking it back. Okay, chat. I'm learning. I'm getting it. Question is, does he go through the town hall? I feel like going through the town hall is crazy work. Okay. I mean, looking at this now, I feel like coming in from this angle here with a little bit of a, like the king, queen, either log launcher or the troop launcher for over here. Troops coming this way, we overgrowth the center one singular time, and we'll probably overgrowth this side here, I think, the second time. That's what I'm thinking here now. Okay, no, he does go through the town hall. Okay, never mind. So I was right initially, so far. But I'm assuming because he's coming in through here, he doesn't use the log launcher anymore, right? He uses the troops flinger, surely? Yep, okay. He does overgrowth the center. So that means he's probably going to overgrowth like down here, I'd imagine, so we go through the center. Unless we double do center. Ooh, I feel like that's a rough split. Oh, and it just splits even more. Oh, God. Does he redo the center twice? Oh, he pops the ward ability. Okay. Yep, makes sense, makes sense. So he's probably going to overgrowth down here then, right? Right. Down here? Yeah! Okay. Okay. So I kind of had it right the first time. I mean, the overgrowth aspect was definitely not right on the first prediction, but everything up until the overgrowth was, I think, legit. How does being left and right-handed change things? Most people, because they're right-handed, will typically attack from either this bottom side or this top side because it's their dominant hand, and that's why typically things are baited out that way. There's not a lot of people that attack from up here because you have to kind of like reach over. Which, again, makes sense because if he's left-handed, that would follow the same path that he did. Obviously, right-handed would be more biased to here, but left-handed would be more biased to that. He does like dropping the RC on the left. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, but there is a huge bias on mostly people being right-handed. Obviously, I was going to check out and see if how majority of people would attack from the right side of the base, but I don't think that's fair because we don't know if they're right-handed or left-handed, you know? I mean, I feel like this has been fun. Chat, what if I made a segment here where I like reviewed people's attacks and like predicted how people would attack? Actually, hold on. So this is more, I feel like this is more of a square base. And because we're doing more of a square base, I feel like we can make an L shape. Now, based off the fact that we know Wukong Monkey King is a left-handed person, I think he's attacking from up here specifically, probably up here. I think he's going to clear out this section. Probably coming through here. Overgrowth the town hall as he comes through here. And probably overgrowth over here for the second. I don't need paint for it. I already know I'm right. Okay. Not exactly what I was planning. He's single cycling or double cycling already? But why? So why from the center? Town Hall is quick, but he wasn't even in range there. I mean, maybe he was afraid that he was in range, and I guess that could kind of make sense, but also, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like I so far pretty much predicted this so far. He was a little bit more to the right than I thought. And he overgrowths the Town Hall, like I said. Second overgrowth will be right down here then. That's my guess. Because he's going to Warden ability through here. He's going to overgrowth through here. That's what I'm thinking. My prediction. Oh, damn. Okay, good to know. So, okay, wait. So you double cycle around the Town Hall because the Town Hall just like bang, you know? He's like an old Wild West shooter, right? But you do the same thing for the Crusher because the Crusher 2 hits, right? Is that what I'm getting at? So Warden ability, yep. Wait, he doesn't even need the overgrowth down here. Okay, he does overgrowth right where okay. Okay, I feel like low-key, I don't know if you guys are thinking I'm impressed, like, are you guys impressed? Because, like, low-key, I feel like I'm getting this. I feel like I'm getting this, chat. Does this make sense to you guys? I feel like I'm understanding it. Now, we might be a little bit off on our approaches, but I feel like I'm close enough. Crusher shoots fast like the Town Hall as well. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Because of dragons, don't even think I noticed. Do I try in like some poor Town Hall 15 in Farming League? In scatter shots, really? Okay. Sun Wukong, can I have the army link? Also, someone else attacked. Oh, did Rev double 2-star? Ah, Rev. High percents, unfortunately. So Town Hall, Crusher, and very high compact compartments is where you double cycle, correct? Which one? I can send you that one. Is there multiple? Whatever you've been sending. I didn't. If there's different, I didn't realize that they were different. Rev came in earlier saying he hated this game. We're gonna skip past imported army number 5 there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I just did number 7, right? I think so. Yeah. Wait, I'm confused. If you use the 4 Rider version, do not use triple Yeti CC. Okay. It will pull your warden away from your army. Okay. I didn't know that there was 2 different versions. I thought we were watching the same versions here. Okay, hold on. Let's break this down here, yeah? So we have poisons on both sides here. I feel like those are some juicy compartments here. I feel like for ease of use, I feel like we're going to see attack down here, trying to go into the poison, because there's no heroes to be a little bit of concern about or distraction, and I think we were going to want to get a poison. But if we go this way, I think there's some decent value as well. But we're trying to take out corner, compartment, and then, I mean, it's kind of a coin toss which way we come in. I'm going to say we come in from this side, get the minion prints out of the way early, and we just do like a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Probably an overgrowth at the first one here as we go around, and then probably an overgrowth over here. That's my prediction. Full attack there. Okay, not at all where I thought. I still think he comes in from here. I think, maybe I'm wrong here, I feel like getting the minion prints out of the way is huge, no? Oh, he still comes in from the top, really? Maybe because he just was afraid that not everything was going to be in time, maybe? By the way, chat, I'm yawning because I've only got like 2 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. There's log launcher value, so he took it. Could you not log launcher from here? Or is it because of like the ricochet cannon or something? Oh, the angle? Okay, maybe I see the angle. I feel like you could get the angle from the other thing. Dang, and not live that long is crazy. Dude, the last 2 days have been crazy, bro. I legit, like, 2 hours of sleep. I like that overgrowth in the sense of it keeps kind of the queen being able to do stuff. Yet he's going around here kind of sucks. Dude, minion prince just goes absolutely crazy. W Diggy for sure. Dude, it's so crazy to me how much of a problem the minion prince is. Minion prince is like such a problem. You're done with Clash of Clans tonight or what? Are you asking if I am? I'm trying to learn Root Riders here. Damn, bro. Oh, you are? Game has some BS enough for me tonight? Dude, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but I totally feel that. I totally feel that. Whoa. Live defense. Tom's getting attacked by number 20. Time fail? Oh. I seen the 1 stars, brother. Dude, it was bad. Son, use 5 Coco Loons in your 4 Root Rider army for healers. Will never die. 5 Coco Loons? I feel like it's pretty crazy. Dude, I can't stop. Oh my god. Alright, we got a 2-star here. Excuse me. Okay, I don't think he would do this. But I'm going to say up here, down. There's no, like, I mean, it's double rage, and he said that you want to prioritize rages, but there's no shot. He goes, like, straight in, right? Like, this kind of makes sense. I mean, low-key, this is a very scary compartment for Root Riders. I'm not going to cap on a stack here. Ricochet cannons. Splash. Probably a ton of traps. And heroes, right? Like, is it crazy to say that I think that this compartment's scarier? I still think down here, Town Hall, damage, probably coming from here. Just boop, boop, boop. Probably an overgrowth through the center. I think, you know what? I think he gets fancy with it. He overgrowths the center alongside. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, you have a U split. I don't know how you would do this then. I'm assuming you take one of these sides, right? This side or this side. I'm going to assume you take this side to get the medium prints out of the way first. Probably, I'm going to say king and queen somewhere over here to kind of create the funnel so they stay inside here. I'm going to say that you invis here early. So by the time you get like here, everything's set. Maybe rage pops. But do you want to be taking back shots? I'm assuming probably not. So maybe wrong. Guys, I hate yawning, by the way. Because my eyes water so badly when I do. You guys have no idea. Oh, he places the king on the side. Okay. Probably for time fail purposes, I'm assuming. Oh, overgrowth for the king. Okay. I mean, it covers the center, but also overgrowth for the king. Okay, I like that strat. Damn. That baby dragon could have clutched up. That Seeking Air Mine wasn't there. That would have been a pretty solid clutch. Dude, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I really hate to do this here. I really hate to do this here because I feel really bad, especially because I haven't been streaming too much. But I actually think I'm, like, actually passing out right now. Is it bad? Can you guys tell? Can you guys tell that I'm, like, basically passing out right now? Like, I can't stress this enough. Patio got hit, was dealing with... Okay, so 2 days ago, no sleep. Patio gets hit, crawling with management. Throughout the night, they're breaking it down. They're breaking down the patio, getting all the debris out of the way. Next day, I slept for a little bit. They're testing fire alarms during the day, which I understand why they do that. Obviously, people are typically at work or whatever. Fortunately, I'm typically sleeping at that time. So, dude, I did not get any sleep. Now, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like, my eyes are actually like straight, like I'm like jolting back awake. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at this next one. Okay, I got it, and then I'll probably call it here. I do want to say before I watch this attack here, I feel like I've been pretty inconsistent with streams, but I've been also improving streams, and I'm like, every stream I want something to be like improved on or something like that. I'm doing a lot, even though it might not seem like I am. And during Hammer Jam, whenever that does end up happening, I'm really hoping to be sitting here for like 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how long it is, and just grinding throughout the day. Like almost like subathon type of level hours where I'm just chilling and grinding, you know? That's what I'm hoping for. I think that could be kind of fun, you know? Obviously, I got some what's it called? I have some stuff to grind and do, but I think it could be pretty fun. So that's what I'm hoping for. This might be the most hyped up Hammer Jam ever. Here's what I'm hoping for, right? In the next month, somehow, right? We have definitely Worlds, non-confirmed Hammer Jam yet, but I've heard that there's like teasers and such supposedly out and whatnot, and then probably Town Hall 18 either probably later half of the month or maybe even December, but in the next, like, let's say even 30 days here, right? You know, just going to cast a net out there. In about 30-ish days, I feel like there's going to be a lot of Clash content going on, and I'm hoping to really capitalize on it. So I'm really excited. AJ, yo, question. AJ, do you have an emote like that? For some reason, I feel like you or someone had an emote that was very similar to that. I feel like he shoots though. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for Hammer Jam though. I feel like someone has an emote like that. I might have had it in the past. Oh, gotcha. Oh, actually, hold up. So, based off of what I'm seeing here, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, well, you're left-handed. And you're saying because you think the Gigabomb's here that it's less baited? Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I would attack from this side, go in, double cycle probably throughout because of obviously the crusher and whatnot. Take out this compartment. I think start up from here because the fire spitters attacking from opposite. 'Cause here I think you'd hit double. Go through here, overgrowth this center, continue around, warden ability here, probably overgrowth here-ish. Probably overgrowth town hall again with this, and then probably do that. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but you're left-handed. Look at the spacing around the Gigabomb. There's no room for other traps. I mean, there's here. Definitely is here. I guess you could say that, yeah, I guess there's 2 rages, but... Ooh. Ah, that's tough. Because she's going to go here next. Or the wizard tower. Ooh. That kind of sucks. Okay, so what do you do here? I feel like you still do the same thing I do, but in reverse. The only problem is you have to be careful about here. I feel like you still go top side here. Okay. I feel like this rage is a Mauska tool that will not help you later. I feel like this rage, unless you can take this out, is going to come back. Unless this queen takes out the warden, is going to bite you back. Yeah. The boo things take out the minion prince. That's crazy work. So he's still following what I was talking about. Just on the bottom side. Yeah. Basically what I talked about, just the reverse. I think I do have this set though. You know, I do think I understand the fundamentals. I do feel like my way would have still probably worked, right? Right? Yeah, it literally is the rage. It's literally the rage. The rage multi inferno just came back and cooked. King, yeah, dude. It was the Mauska tool that did not. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, it's the 2 things. It's the 2 things. I'm 6 builder hero levels away from my 6 builders, taking me so long. Dude, that's the point. When you get about like 10 levels to 5 levels, dude, the temptation to spend magical items to get the 6 builder is going to be tempting. Stick, I'm going to be honest with you, don't give in. It might be very tempting to look at this beautiful, succulent hammer of heroes and be like, okay, that could knock off a whole level, especially if I plan it in a way. Dude, I'm telling you right now, don't give in. Don't give in. You're going to get it, and then you're going to kind of regret it. Because there's going to be so much time afterwards. But, does Hammer Jam work for builder-based chat? Or nah? Gosh, I will tell you guys here. Removing obstacles on PC is a lot harder. I typically set up both hands and just hit both, you know? What's up, Stance Media? Dude, I feel like I've seen so many clashers coming through TikTok tonight. Dude, big dubs. I think it's just main village. From memory, it doesn't. Well, that sucks. Yo, low key. Yo, Supercell, if you can hear me real quick, switch the values real quick before, if Hammer Jam is happening. Switch the values real quick. I mean, I don't really need builder base, but I mean, like, okay. Builder base is so dead at this point. Builder base is so dead at this point. What's the hurt of having Hammer Jam in Builder base? Oh, more people play Builder base? Ooh, scary, you know? Like, come on. For some of the players here, you know, especially, you know what? I'll even add some more reasoning here, okay? Hold up. Stick with me here, right? In order to upgrade Town Hall 17 to 18, you made it a requirement to have the merged defenses from Builder Base. So realistically, you should probably actually make the Builder Base also 50% off building and time, because if Hammer Jam's here to help get people prepped up, if this is supposed to be helping people get prepped up for the next town hall, having them be able to unlock this better, I feel like is kind of the play, right? Right, when you think about it. I think Hammer Jam so people can catch up, but they won't add anything in the builder base. But here's the thing, right? This is literally, I'm pretty sure, required to go to Town Hall 18. Don't fully quote me on that, but I would imagine so. Because these were. So surely this is. If this is, I mean, they dealt their hand. They tied it. They tied Builder Base into Main Village. So realistically, I think they should. I think they'll just throw Builder Base out the window. Dude, I think low key is a whole different take here. But, like, genuinely, I think if they put a little elbow grease into both Builder Base and Clan Capital, I feel like they can make both of them fantastic. Clan Capital, all you really have to do in Clan Capital is just add more content. I don't even think Clan Capital is really flawed or anything. I just think it needs more content. It's been lacking for a long time. I do think Builder Base needs a little bit of elbow grease, to be honest with you. I definitely think there's a little bit that they could work on for Builder Base. I don't really like the tacticalness of attacking. I know that they kind of want to make the attacking experience a little bit different and less spammy, but I don't know. I kind of like my spam, so personally, Builder Base. I like the farming aspect, the resource grinding now, but like, I don't know. Yeah, they like. Clan Capital is so little that they would have to do in order to make it at least somewhat decent. It's insane. It's insane. Hope the replays show how strong the army is and how to approach bases, but I'm still learning it myself. I think that's pretty solid. Go to sleep. Yeah, actually, hold on. There's another attack. Oh, there's two attacks. Ooh. All right, we'll watch Kramer real quick here. Even though 24 attacking 1 is a little tough here. Hey, bro, I'm back again. You might not notice me, but I always stop by. Unfortunately, I don't recognize the name. And I feel like I'm pretty decent at remembering TikTok. Do you typically when you stop by, do you typically chat? Because I feel like if you chatted, I feel like I totally would know. So again, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm pretty good with names. Okay, so far Kramer's kind of cooking this right now. I'm not gonna cap. Okay, Kramer's really kind of cooking this right now. Where'd the base go? Buddy just absolutely took a Swiss knife and just gutted the base. Oh, this pathing could be a little rough here. Ooh, that monolith. That monolith scares me a little bit. I mean, he's still got abilities, though, right? Solid ability. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Oh, come on, bruh. Nah, he still got this, I think. Pretty good minion prince. Yeah, I think he's got this. Light work. 50 seconds, though, right? Nah, he's fine, right? Surely? Nah, he's fine. They're spreading out. They're getting this. By the way, chat, before I fully end stream here, what do you guys think about the, Oh, we defend. No shot. How do you guys feel about the PC gaming? Do we like it? Is it kind of alright, you know, not really noticing too much? Or do you guys not like it? I'm curious. Obviously, my camera's a little bit different, and maybe this isn't even, like, the final form of everything here, but I'm curious what you guys think. I feel like there might be a few different ways I could probably do some stuff. I didn't even notice. Yeah, this is playing on PC. Obviously, if you guys go back to some of my older VODs, this is basically full screen here, where my older VODs had like a more of like a background because the dimensions of the game are different. I did attack like this. I think it's a learning curve, but I think once I figure out the keybinds, I think I'll be cooking. I didn't do great today, but that also could be the army I was trying was completely new and different things. But I just want to say, guys, I guess I appreciate you guys. I do apologize that it's such a small stream after taking a unexpected night off. Dude, I feel really bad, but good news is I think somewhere in the next 30 days, streams are gonna start getting crazy. At least I'm hoping. Stream tomorrow. I am not going to be completely sure. I know I threw around the idea of letting Wednesdays and Saturdays be the days that I allow, what is it called? The community account play, because I need to start making schedules to have people that want to do that know when that they're going to do that. And so people can like still progress that if they want to. I also want to, because I didn't mean to take off yesterday, so that would probably be a pretty good option. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Might actually, but also might not. Also, Kramer's back in here, so I want to watch this. We're going to be at Town Hall 9 as well. True. You guys got to take... Well, you guys also got to do ranked hits, I think, too. The other thing, too, is typically off days is where I really get a lot done. Like, obviously, I didn't mean to take off yesterday, but because I took off yesterday, I got the heart rate monitor on. I logged it. I don't know... Believe it or not, logging into as many accounts as I do for stuff takes freaking forever. So, obviously that's not something you guys really notice here, but logging into all my accounts on PC again, bruh, takes a long time. Edited some videos, got some stuff up, obviously some stuff in the back. Yeah, the RC did get cooked, that's unfortunate. This one, unfortunately, I have a bad feeling this is not going to be a triple. But I'm working on stuff. I have some ideas for some cool stuff. And I'm hoping that every stream that there's a little something changed up, a little some improvement in some sort of capacity. That's my hope. These multi-infernos are gonna cook him, yeah. Oh, and none of the scatters. Oh, one of them did go down, I guess. Those multi-infernos, though, are gonna be a pain. Oh? Does he pull this back? Dude, he might pull this back. Dude, yeah, it does. Yes, it does. I think he might actually have this. The air defense is really the only issue left, and he's got a good amount of dragons left. Oh, the warden. Oh my goodness. Wow. Kramer, my guy, buddy, is cooking. Oh my god. Okay, Kramer, I see you. See, here's the thing, right? They've done 3 attacks, they only got 7 stars. We've done 4 attacks, only got 1 extra. That probably looks pretty bad, but we're being due diligent, you know? We're taking off the top ones first, and we're working our way down, as we always do. All right, chat. Dude, again, I can't apologize enough. I do apologize. Like, bro, I feel bad. I don't like having short streams. I hope you guys know that. I literally falling asleep. What's up, Burner Bro? Burner Bro, we're ending stream here. Actually, also, Burner Bro, I don't know what your Discord is, because I tried to look up Burner Bro, but I didn't find it. If it's under some other name, I unfortunately may have forgotten it, as in multiple different names get a little difficult for me. You think a tactical Taco Bell would take forever to get here? And I'm not even guaranteed that that would even work, Tom. Oh. Avis will fall asleep with it at the door. Yeah. Dude, I'm kind of hoping that there would be like a second wind here. Don't you get bored of Clash? Yes and no. I don't get bored of Clash like I think some people do. Like, some people get burnt out. There are definitely times where I'm just not feeling as Clash as much as I sometimes really feel passionate about. Like, there's ups and downs for sure, but I don't think there's ever a time where like I'm like, I really don't want to play Clash. There was one time kind of recently where it was like that, but I think learning and shifting to do different things in Clash kind of helps with that, you know? Wait, Burner Bro is Kramer? Dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm really good, I feel like, at remembering names in my chat. But once you start adding different names into the mix, bro, it's difficult. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Trying to remember like 50 to 100 people, names in general, I feel like is a little difficult. But then you start adding multiple names, and dude, I don't know. That's where it gets tough. Dude, good attacks though, my guy. Good attacks. Both of these were pretty good. This one looked a little scary, I'm not going to lie, but you brought it back. We were watching. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the first attack was crazy. Speaking of attacks, maybe, you know what? Maybe I can do one attack real quick. Dude, I like hearing the sound effects now. It's kind of fun. Wing! I mean, like, if people want to do the whole RC charge thing and figure, I mean, that, that's fine too. I just delete the core in a minute. I mean, it is what it is, That's how I roll personally. That's just me. Dude, for real though, dude, going from a Legend League to a war feels like an actual joke. And like anyone that plays in modifiers, I think regardless of the modifiers, you could totally feel that. But like really, really genuinely, um, playing in Legend League versus regular war, like dude, CWL is probably going to feel like a joke. I hate that mini print skin, brother. I hate to break it to you, but you're probably gonna see it a ton from like everyone because I swear everyone bought it. What? What? You know, if this base doesn't prove that walls are pretty much useless, I don't know what does. Because like, even though the defenses are placed really stupidly, I mean, regardless of how these walls are really placed, it still doesn't affect my air army in any kind of capacity. Root Riders, maybe. I don't know. Watch me fail now, chat.
Tom Nub _ just subscribed for 20 months.
Tom Nub. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, 20 months in a row? Jesus, I didn't know you were that high up, bro. Okay. Alright, buddy. Buddy's approaching the 2 years. Okay, buddy. Show up. Nah, I'm kidding. Brother, I appreciate it. Oh my god, what the... Bro, this... I will say, this attack strategy that I'm running here has got to be one of the best attack strategies for non like anything. Like I think it's decent in Legends, but like if there's no modifiers, I feel like this attack is just stupidly strong. Like stupidly strong. Chad, do I do attacks on Hippus XC? I probably should. I probably should, right? I mean, dude, I'm feeling the second win, Chad. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We got this. You know what? I'm not even gonna boost my heroes. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I guess I could attack some more hits here. Indubitably. Wait, my recommended target is 35? Bruh. Really? You know what? No boost. Let me, if I fail this, I'll attack 35, but... Dude, what is happening? Oh god, dude. It's like freezing, chat. Oh god. What's up, extra fries? Dude, this is scaring me. Hello? Oh god, chat. I think I may have found a flaw in the PC. The PC version of Clash. Warden, why are we covering like two things? Warden. Warden just wants to prove me wrong here. How much does that skin scenery cost in your server? Oh, you talk about like how much it costs in my country? I have no idea. Probably 10 bucks. I don't know what scenery I have on though. I blame the Warden. It's because this account wasn't trained in Legend League? Maybe. I feel like Devin wanted to prove me wrong. You know, I was saying how easy this attack was, and he's like, alright, bet. And then my Warden covered like 3-4 dragons. Oh my god, what a Chad. What an absolute beast of a man's. Alright, Devin, don't make it too obvious out here, you know? Thank you. Dude, that was going to be a 1-star, bro. Devin was about to hear it, chat. I did say if I didn't triple, I was going to attack the last guy, so here we go. Hitting on the computer now? Yeah, we're trying to... I'm trying to play on computer now for a number of different reasons. And it doesn't seem too bad, I don't think. It definitely feels different, but I feel like the arrow feels fucking beautiful. It feels absolute top tier. And Again, placing in troops feels a little bit weird. I think placing in like 3, 4 at a time always is kind of nice, but this doesn't seem too bad. Base reviews are a lot easier to do now. Wait, when did Yuya resubscribe for 13 months? How did I not hear that? Now I feel dumb, bro. Okay. Audio definitely needs to be switched.
Enzem just redeemed.
Because now I feel bad. I didn't even see that. New emotes hitting on PC, new base review system, heart rate monitor. True, true. Those are just those are the tip of the iceberg of what's coming. What's the new base review system? So there's two things. One, just admit you hate Yuya. All right, guys. Don't tell him, all right? But that guy, yeah, no, I'm kidding. I love Yuya. Even though it took me a long time to get his name down. And I'm still not even confident I do have it down. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say though? Also, at what point do I drop out of Legends chat? Like, how low do I have to go to drop out? I know it's something like top 100, but is it that low? Call him Agent instead. Wait, that sounds actually kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. Minus 15k. Don't you get bored of Clash? Didn't you ask that just like a second ago? Oh, by the way, the poll. I gotta add it here, but look at this. I need to make sure I get it set up for TikTok here, but but I do have this now. So, like, theoretically, if someone in chat types a number 1 through 10, I can have a base review system that people in stream can review people's bases. So, like, think about it like this, right? Obviously, people would give my base a 10 out of 10, right? So people would say 10. But as I'm, like, discussing and seeing things, chat themselves can do that. You know? And it'd kind of fluctuate depending. What do you think is cool? That's another section of the base review system that I've been working on. 6, 7. Did someone really... You guys did 6, 7? Are you guys kidding me? All right, guys. Grow up.
KR0 Nox just subscribed.
Dude,
for
oh my
12
god.
months.
What is happening tonight? Yo, Chronix, dude? A full year? How do you still have trophies? Legend League, you can have trophies. Legend League is still a 5,000 trophy thing, and then throughout, because how do I put this here? These leagues, non-legends, get reset every week. Legends does not. Legends is still completely, other than the logo and the fact that there's modifiers, is completely the same. So, um, you have the dailies, you have to outperform everything. The trophy system's the same. We don't get trophies for defenses. You still go negative. It's all the same. Legends is all the same except for those two things. So they still have a trophy system instead of performance fully. I'm curious how many resubs you'll get when the subathon expires. I think honestly it'll return to exactly the same, low key. I think it'll return to basically the same. I do think though, chat, once I got everything set up, and if I can get media share going or something, dude, I feel like low key, dude, gaming on PC, I feel like it'd be pretty freaking fun, bruh. Also, chat, I think we have a free base review night coming up here at some point. Test out the new system, you know? I gotta get TikTok up and running though, so TikTok can also join in. The only thing I don't like for PC hits are the armies that need multitasking or like heavy multitasking. I would imagine I could probably see where you're coming from. I will say, um, I do think keybinds help a massive amount. And the fact that you can just like you know, where are all the players at? Wait, what do you mean? We're currently two short for CWL between three clans. I need two more for the CWL clan. Did you put mine in there? My Hippus XC? Which, I mean, is fine if so. I wasn't sure if you did. I have a feeling probably, but I'm not entirely sure. Including you, yes. Okay. Alrighty. Hmm. Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know if it's just a low point. I will say I was looking at my analytics from last year and this year, and they kind of look kind of similar, which kind of saddens me. That means I didn't really progress too much. But it seems like right before a new town hall comes out, we're at like the lowest point in the clash. And then, dude, if we can get the same stats as we got last year, the next like, assuming that it comes out in the next like month here, it should just go boop 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 boop, and people will probably get, you know, like, I don't mean to call out DeBoss, but I know DeBoss has not been doing his war hits too much. I know he's gotten on and like if he needed them, he would do them, but I'm pretty sure he's been not really doing too much with that as of recently. I feel like there's a lot of people that have kind of just like Smacks also hasn't been doing too much. I feel like people are on a very big back burner currently on Clash, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think is kind of typical around this time, especially because at least my community I feel like is mostly higher Town Hall players. So, are you gonna let Chess play this month? Dude, actually, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have to. Tom, do you have them in Chess into different things? Because I didn't even think about that. I forgot that Buddy missed the one day. I hope this I think this is gonna be pretty freaking nice. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all my accounts so we can start working on this Cosmic Rock. 3 days left. I'm gonna have to make sure I get those cooking here. I mean, he still has 2 accounts locked in the main sign up. Okay, good. Alrighty, chat. In that case, I think I'm calling it. Again, I mean, 3.5 hours isn't too bad. I think we kind of extended it a little bit. I hope you guys have a great night. Not entirely sure about tomorrow. There's a good chance that it is tomorrow. But again, I do think that if I was to, I'd probably do a shorter stream and then go into the community account because I do want to. In a perfect world, I have my schedule. Nothing deviates. There's no people emailing me that they have to come into my apartment. There's not, U-Hauls hitting off stuff. Obviously, there's always kind of stuff that does happen, but I would like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, but you guys can work on the community account, and then Thursday, Friday, we do some fun stuff. Maybe Fridays be free base review nights just for the heck of it, because I do think free base review Friday could be really fun. And then Saturday would probably be, again, another community account day. Maybe I work on, like, a lot more YouTube that day or something like that, and then just rinse and repeat. But I don't know. I feel like anytime I get even remotely locked on a schedule, I get, like, knocked around a lot. Oh well, chat. We'll figure it out. I appreciate you guys keeping up with me on these rough times. Not rough times, but like inconsistent times, I'll say. And I very much appreciate you guys. So hope you guys have a great night, and maybe see you tomorrow, maybe not, but I will see you Thursday at the very least. So.